परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्
समस्तजनकल्याणे
निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्
असंगोहम् असंगोहम् असंगोहं पुनः पुनः सच्चिदानन्दरूपोऽहम् अहमेवाहमव्ययः असंगोहम् असंगोहम् असंगोहं पुनः पुनः सच्चिदानन्दरूपोऽहम् अहमेवाहमव्ययः नित्यशुद्धविमुक्तोऽहम् निराकारोऽहमव्ययः भूमानन्दस्वरूपोऽहम् अहमेवाहमव्ययः नित्योऽहं निरवध्योऽहं निराकारोऽहमच्युतः परमानन्दरूपोऽहम् अहमेवाहमव्ययः शुद्धचैतन्यरूपोऽहम् आत्मारामोऽहमेव च अखण्डानन्दरूपोऽहम् अहमेवाहमव्ययः प्रत्यक्चैतन्यरूपोऽहम् शान्तोऽहं प्रकृतेः परः शाश्वतानन्दरूपोऽहम् अहमेवाहमव्ययः तत्त्वातीतः परमात्माहं मायातीतः परः शिवः मायातीतः परं ज्योतिः अहमेवाहमव्ययः नानारूपव्यतीतोऽहं चिदाकारोऽहमच्युतः सुखरूपस्वरूपोऽहम् अहमेवाहमव्ययः मायातकादेहादि मम नास्त्येव सर्वदा स्वप्रकाशैकरूपोऽहम् अहमेवाहमव्ययः गुणत्रयव्यतीतोऽहम् ब्रह्मादीनां च साक्ष्यहम् अनन्तानन्दरूपोऽहम् अहमेवाहमव्ययः अन्तर्यामि स्वरूपोऽहम् कूटस्थः सर्वगोस्म्यहम् सर्वसाक्षिस्वरूपोऽहम् अहमेवाहमव्ययः द्वन्द्वादिसाक्षिरूपोऽहम् अचलोऽहं सनातनः सर्वसाक्षिस्वरूपोऽहम् अहमेवाहमव्ययः प्रज्ञानघन एवाहं विज्ञानघन एव च अकर्ताहमभोक्ताहम् अहमेवाहमव्ययः निराधारस्वरूपोऽहम् सर्वाधारोऽहमेव च आप्तकामस्वरूपोऽहम् अहमेवाहमव्ययः तापत्रयविनिर्मुक्तो देहत्रयविलक्षणः अवस्थात्रयसाक्ष्यस्मि अहमेवाहमव्ययः दृग्दृश्यो द्वौ पदार्थौ स्त परस्परविलक्षणौ दृग्ब्रह्मदृश्यं मायेति सर्ववेदान्तडिण्डिमः अहं साक्षीतिरो विद्यात् विविक्षैव पुनः पुनः स एव मुक्तः सो विद्वान् इति वेदान्त दिण्डिमः घटकूट्यादिकं सर्वं मृत्तिका मात्रमेव च तद्ब्रह्म जगत् सर्वम् इति वेदान्त दिण्डिमः ब्रह्म सत्यं जगन्मिथ्या जीवो ब्रह्मैव नापरः अनेन वेद्यं सच्चार्थम् इति वेदान्त दिण्डिमः अन्तर्ज्योतिर्बहिर्ज्योतिः प्रत्यग्ज्योतिस्परात् परः ज्योतिर्ज्योतिः स्वयं ज्योतिः आत्मज्योतिः शिवोऽस्म्यहम्.
Yesterday's Nirvana Ashtakam, these books you kindly put it into the groups, right?
Yeah.
See, the way in which these should be studied, Nirvana Ashtakam and this. Nirvana Ashtakam, fortunately, I have a sample of Gurudev's, this thing itself in the Art of Contemplation. I will read it to you. Not Art of Contemplation, the Hasten slowly. I will read it to you. But the way in which this should be read is, as you read and know the meaning, you have to see in you that meaning. It's not mere reading, not even mere understanding the word meaning. As you read, you have to see the truth of it in yourself. Then that becomes meditation. Asangoham, 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 punah, punah. Unattached, unattached, unattached am I. Which one? I, the self, next to Satchidananda Rupa. I, the self, of the nature of Satchidananda, is not attached to the body, not attached to the mind, not attached to the intellect. Asangoham, 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 punah, punah. Satchidananda Rupoham, aham eva avyaya. Yeah.
Punah. He says punah.
Punah, punah, again and again.
But unattached again and again means what? Once unattached, then it's unattached. Why do you have to again and again unattach?
No, not clear.
No.
Not clear. Question not clear.
No,
No,
you listen until. Huh?
Once it is unattached.
Huh?
Once it is unattached.
Uh-huh.
Again and again, why
You have to remind yourself till you come to that. These are meditative verses. Meditative verses, one of the names for meditation is Abhyasa. Abhyasa is repetition. Till that becomes your own, that I will be doing today. What is meditation? Sravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Why you should do, I will be doing it. So these auto-suggestions,
I am not.
these auto-suggestions go on repeating, and when you repeat it, in fact it is very strange. I told you, it's not enough if you read, it's not enough if you know the meaning, it has to be applied. But it's very strange, they have a power, even if you mechanically repeat, there is some effect. That is the power of the rishis that have done this, Sri Shankara. Right? So it has to be repeated till you get established. Asangoham, asangoham, punah punah, Satchidananda Rupoham, ahameva. Asangoham, detached. What are you then? Satchidananda Rupa. That when you say, you have to see that you have to feel the existence in you. You have to feel the consciousness in you. Right? That then it becomes meditation. You repeat this every day. Don't repeat the whole thing. That's not necessary. Every day you can take one verse. One verse you take every day. For the whole week you repeat that one verse. You take one verse, repeat 4 or 5 times a day. Whole week you do that, you get a firm abidance in that truth. Like that you take verse by verse. Don't have to do all the verses at a time. Because you can't concentrate really when you do all at a time. In fact, I was about to tell you, please stop somewhere, right? I was about to tell you, but then I thought, okay, let it go. Because maybe you don't get the right spirit in which I am telling, right? When you say stop, right? There's a possibility of feeling, okay, probably I didn't do, it's not interesting. That's not the thing. That's not the purpose. I want it to be done only till people can concentrate on that. Beyond a level, you can't focus. So take just one verse. That also, yesterday's also. That one verse, completely understand the meaning, then internalize 4 or 5 times a day for a week, then take the next one. And if you want to enjoy them, English meaning is no good. When I was coming in the car, I asked Balaji, why don't you sing in Tamil, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, sing in Tamil. Horrible. Similarly, Asangoham, 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 Punah Punah, Satchidananda Rupoham, Ahame Vahamagya. Right? Mano Buddhyahankara Chittani Naham, Nata Srotra Jikve, Nata Grana Netre. Translations won't work. The beauty and the power of Sanskrit, you can't get. So all of you, my simple request, you cannot get a better opportunity like this, right? You have a ready-made teacher here sitting, Shivaranjani, right? And her sister, masters in Sanskrit, right? I only thank my stars, they are coming last 2 days, otherwise I would have been in trouble, right? Right? They are there. 10 days, Sibiram, 2 hours, they will give you the faith that you can also speak in Sanskrit. But I tell you my experience, if you stop with that 10 days, in the next 2 months, you won't remember anything. That also I have seen. 10 days, first that Sibiram. After 2 months, Pragata Sibiram, another 10 days. After that, for 1 year, every week you make and practice talking. You know, games are there. There are games, word building, several things. Every week once you have to do. Then you will have a reasonable working knowledge to understand this. You will have a reasonable working knowledge. It's not a big price, you know, for this great thing. One year of commitment is not a big thing, right? So, and that's possible because you have ready-made teachers here. So please, all of you, catch hold of her and her sister, right? And learn Sanskrit. So, lovely verse, you see. Antaryami Swarupoham. I am the indweller who is controlling the whole thing. Antaryami. The controller inside you is called Antaryami. Who is the controller inside you? No? All of us boast. I did this, I did this, I did this. What is this I? Next breathing is in His grace. Next breathing is in His grace. What is I? I have known people took the coffee cup and attained samadhi. I have known people shaving, attained samadhi. What is this I? I do. What can you do? Next breathing depends upon the Lord. That's that antaryami, the consciousness. Feel when you say that word. You can feel that consciousness when you say that word. Antaryami, Swarupoham, Kutastaha. Everything changes. BMI changes. This existence consciousness doesn't change. Kutastaha. Feel that in you. Sarva Gosmyaham. I am all pervading. The existence in you is the very existence everywhere. The existence in you is the very existence everywhere. Sarva Sakshi Swarupoham. I am of the nature of all witnessing factor. Who is a Sakshi? Who is a Sakshi? He should have been at the place of incidents, not involved in the incidents. He should have been there, witnessed it, not involved. If he is there, not witnessed, he is not a sakshi. He should be there, he should have witnessed and not involved. Who is that factor in you who is there for all experiences? Which is that factor in you which is there for all our experiences, witnessing all, not getting involved? Your consciousness. That is the way these mantras have to be chanted, with the meaning internalized. You have to contemplate, just not read the meaning. You have to see what does he convey through this in me. Corresponding to each word, you should be able to find its truth in you. That is called nididhyasana or meditation. Ahamevaham avyaha. I am that imperishable Satyam. Right? This is the way you have to read. So, yesterday we did the Nirvana Ashtakam. That also this way. Fortunately, I have Gurudev's very commentary on that particular verse in this, Hasten slowly. So I will read it to you. Sorry, it's not hasten slowly, it's art of contemplation, 34-35. It's art of contemplation, 34-35. You see, just two last paragraphs, Sanskrit, then we go to the meaning above, right? Because anyway, the meaning goes above us. Yes. Mano buddhi ahankara chittani naham. I am not the mind, intellect, ego, memory. Nacha srotra jihve, nacha grana netri. I am not the eyes, nose, tongue, skin, nor am I the sense organs. The meaning, how to contemplate, Gurudev has given. I am not the mind, it is said. You think it's simple, I am not the mind. No, that's not the way to contemplate. How to contemplate? I am not the mind. Why? Mind is only a vehicle for me to use whenever I so choose. My vehicle. It cannot be me. It's my vehicle. It cannot be me. So who am I? Who is telling my vehicle? There should be somebody else other than the mind who is seeing it and who is using it. That you feel inside. It's not to read it. It's my vehicle when you say, who is this me who says my vehicle? Again, that not intellectually, feel it inside. That's the way these things have to be done. Build up this relationship, relationless relationship between you and your mind. Experience that you have an existence away from your mind. See, Gurudev says, experience. It's not just say, not just understand, experience. Experience that you have an existence away from your mind, a strange but vaster existence, an existence in which, in the world outside and the heaps of tin cells you worked for and collected now have no value. The tin cells that you collected have no value. When I am in this state, I am merely a witness. The mass of intelligence that knows that I conscious of both body and mind and all their activity. Who is it? Who is being a Sakshi, witnessing all changes, himself never changing. That is me, the existence consciousness. That is me, the existence consciousness. By merely repeating that I am not the body, mind and intellect, it cannot be of any practical help to you. By mere, that's what I said. That's not the way to do it. This is the way to do it. Right? So, by reading Gurudev, you will know that I am only talking what I heard from Gurudev somewhere. Okay? No, I am not talking anything of my own. So, the way in which meditative verses have to be done is, this is the process. And that is how the other verses also given. Why is this important? Another way of looking at it. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect. All your problems belong to the body, mind and intellect. If you are not the body, mind, intellect, you have no problem at all. So you feel you are a short person, squint-eyed. Short person, squint-eyed. Right? Hunchback. Short, hunchback, squint-eyed. Right? And a twisted leg. Amongst the people, your friends who are dancing, right, with all their friends, you feel very bad. You won't even like to go there. Go there, you are not a cobbler, only interested in the skin. You have got greater dimension than that. It is only a cobbler who is interested in the skin. And what is all this body, I have described? According to Gurudev's language, a packet of filth. Gurudev's language is a packet of filth. Do you identify with that and feel, oh, I am this, I won't go? No, I can go, I have the guts, but they will look down, that's their problem. It's not your problem. You see, that's how they help. Mind agitated, mind angry. It's the mind, I have nothing to do. It's the mind, I have nothing to do. Intellect dull, some people can memorize, from left to right, they can say without seeing the book. Right? Or, I don't know, I can't even remember one verse, and many a time I forget my name. You understand? So what? So what? You are living, you have a heart to love, you are Raja of Rajas. You are living, you have a heart to love, you are God of gods. What else you need? You don't need a beautiful body, anyway it's all filth. You don't need the mind which can never be kept steady. You don't need an intellect which appears to be bright, mostly confusing. All that you need is to know you are not that and you can love all. That's the way these things are to be read. So, again, page 77 of Musings, a simple definition of meditation and samadhi. Samadhi is nothing but the transformation.
Yes, sir. Samadhi, yes.
Many a time I do the mistakes.
Samadhi is nothing but the transformation.
Right.
Yes.
Samadhi is nothing but the transformation of the thought flow of the mind into the very nature of Brahman. Your thoughts are going on several directions. Completely turn that inside and think on one subject. Single line of thinking. So meditation and samadhi is not to have thoughts, but to think in a single line. right? On the same topic. That is also called, therefore, Akhanda Brahmakara Vritti. Akhanda Brahmakara Vritti. That's not there. Is my guess. Akhanda Brahmakara Vritti. Indivisible thought on Brahma. Akhanda Brahmakara Vritti. What in that? In that state, the Triputi is not there. What is Triputi? The experiencer, the experienced, and the experiencing is not there. Right? There is only one consciousness. Right? Yesterday all you were telling, mind is there, right? And then only it is samadhi. And right now you are telling nothing is there, only one. And yesterday you were telling samadhi need not be to exclude the world, world can be there. And today you are telling that only one is there. Right? You made a mistake in calling me, No. Triputi, mind is there. You are conscious. World is there. But you see the whole world as only one Bhagavan. Mind also discovers it's nothing but the consciousness. Because mind is thought plus object. Where the object itself becomes consciousness, mind is consciousness. Mind is thought plus object plus consciousness. Where the object itself becomes the consciousness, mind is consciousness. So mind is there, but it's consciousness. World is there. You see only the world as Sachidananda Parabrahma Narayana. Right? So, because a lot of people get misled with these words. In meditation, there is no Triputi, there is no experiencer, experiencing. And they think in that state you should not even know that you have no thoughts. No, that's not the meaning of Nirvikalpa, that's not the meaning of not having Triputi. Triputi to see all as Brahman. That is Triputi, not having Triputi, that is also Nirvikalpa. Vikalpa need not mean that there is no duality. In spite of duality, the truth in the duality is Advaita. In spite of Dvaita, the waves and the bubble, the foam, the ocean, all duality. But the truth in them is what? Advaita. Right, sir? And now, we have up to now seen what is meditation, why meditation, what is not meditation, and the different types of meditation. I will again say one by one. You tell me, no sir, you didn't do this. What is meditation? Why meditation? What is not meditation? And different types of meditation. We are done? Now what we are going to do is when, how, who. When you start meditating, how you meditate, who meditates. These are the topics we have to do. For today and tomorrow, these are the things I am going to do. I am telling you in advance. Because some of you may sue Balaji, sold all the books, but we didn't even refer. Right? So, what we are going to do is, what, when, who, how. When, who, how. Right? We will deal with that. Also, point out some important passages in these two books, Art of Contemplation and Hasten Slowly. There is no choice there, you have to read everything. But I'll just point out a few things only to create an interest in you. Doesn't mean you mark them, only read them. You have to read the whole books. Here and there I will tell only to tell, these are the beautiful statements there, please read. Right? So, I will be doing when, who, how, and referring Art of Contemplation and Hasten Slowly, and then take a few mantras in the Upanishad and see the meaning, and then the greatest topic On this, both Gurudev and Tapovan Maharaj refer to a kind of meditation, seer and seen. Seer and seen. That much we will do. Right? Today and tomorrow. Okay? Right now I go when, how. Right? Page 38.
Musings.
Page 38. Right. It takes three to 4 minutes. All of you read for yourself. I will only say the salient points because I don't want to read the whole thing because you can't concentrate. Better you read it yourself. Don't worry, if it doesn't work, leave it. It helps meditation. You go inside. Asangoham, 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 punah punah, satchidananda rupoham, mano buddhi ahankara chittane na. Correct. Good. Right. Have you read all? Right. So, the whole process of Vedanta starts in listening. Why? Because what you do not have, you have to gain by 4 means. Utpadyam, samskaryam, vikaryam, apyam. Right? Don't worry if you don't understand. Listen to these words. Later on when Shivaranjani takes the class, she will explain Sanskrit. Right? I guarantee you, after Shivaranjani takes the class, after 1 year, I will not see Dubai. Because all of you will know my bluffs. I have no fear. Because Bhagavatam says, just don't worry about language and grammar. Tad vak visargo, janatagava viplavo, ismin pratislokam, abadhamapi. Ismin pratislokam, abadhamapi. Namani anantasya, vishonkitani, tunvanti, gurnanti, gayanti, sadava. Right? Bhagavatam given me the license. Don't worry about mistakes. Abadham. All that you see is not bound by laws and rules and grammar. Don't worry. Start singing. That's the way Bhagavatas do. Bhagavatam given me the permission, so I am not afraid. Right? Okay, you are ready. So, what you don't have, you have to gain through Utpadyam, production. Utpadyam, production. Samskaryam, reforming. Vikaryam, modification. Apyam, gaining. You don't have Utpadyam, produce, even agriculture, produce. Right? That's called Utpadyam, production. Samskaryam, gold is impure, or gold, you get only ores, gold ore. You have to do several processes to bring the gold in. That's called samskaryam. Turn the milk into curds, vikaryam. Apyam, I don't have here. I go to the supermarket and buy apyam. These are the 4 broad known methods of gaining things that you do not have. Of gaining things that you do not have. Right? I forgot. Everywhere I am searching, not there, disturbed, search at everybody, right? Shout at everybody at home. You don't allow things to be where I kept, right? You take away and keep wherever you like, shout. And the child or the wife sees and laughs, smiles. Why? They know you are the usual stupid what you are. Right? And then after some tamasha, they don't immediately see because they want the tamasha. You exhaust. After some time, they will say, Talela paranga. See in your head. He knows there is nothing there. Right? Talela paranga. Then he touches and sees, and then he doesn't even tell anybody sorry or anything. He silently moves because he knows how stupid he was. Right? So, what you have, what do you do for that? Only know.
No.
What you don't have has to be got through effort in time and space. And all things that you get in time and space and effort are finite. What you have, you only have to know. So therefore, for knowledge, what is the first thing? Sravana, listen. Sravana, listen. I have listened several times that I am not the body, mind, intellect, I am the Satchidananda. Right? Nothing happens to me. That's because you didn't do the manana, reflection on what is said. So, listen, reflect. Listen, reflect. Sravana, manana. And after reflecting, understood, see the truth of it in yourself. That's called nididhyasana meditation. Sravana, manana, nididhyasana. Swamiji gives 3 lovely words for that. Sravana is your participation. Manana is your involvement. Nididhyasana is your commitment. Right?
Participation, involvement, commitment.
Okay. So that is what Tapol Maharaj gives here. So what does it mean? I said what, when and who. When are you ready for Nididhyasana? When you have heard enough, Sravana. When you have done Manana. Then only Nididhyasana can benefit you. So that is the meaning of when. Who? When the person becomes a fit adhikari, having done the Manana, that person is fit for this. Right? And what do the 3 Sravana, Manana, Nididhyasana do? Through Sravana, you understand that the Vedas talk about Brahman. Otherwise, you would have thought Vedas are talking about karma, rituals. Vedas are talking about rituals, karma. Through Sravana, you know where the main topic in Vedanta is Brahman. Karma has become part of Vedanta because only a purified mind and intellect through karmas is fit for Vedanta Sravana. Therefore part. But that's not the main topic. That's not the main topic. So through Sravana, it's established Brahman is the topic of Vedanta. Right? Through Manana, Because a lot of people say Brahman is not there, he is not the cause of the universe, Anu, Paramanu, Prakriti. This is the cause. Paramanu and Prakriti, Brahman is not the cause of the universe. That doubt is removed through Manana. In both, you can have contrary views, that Viparita Bhavana. And in your experience itself, even after understanding I am not the body, mind and intellect, habitually you can continuously identify with the BMI to remove that habitual error and contrary understanding, meditation. Viparita Bhavana removal. Through Sravana, Pramana Asambhavana is removed. Asambhavana not possible. Brahman is not the topic in Pramana, means of knowledge. That is through Sravana. Through Manana, Prameya Asambhavana, what is taught as the cause is Brahman. Through Nididhyasana, Viparita Bhavana is removed. Right? You have all read that? Right? I hope I didn't do many mistakes in that. One or two is okay. Right? Because as Gurudev says, in yajnas, where there are thousands of people, Gurudev says, so who am I? I am here only to make you aware that there is a subject like this. Here you cannot get the full understanding. I am making you know there is a subject like this. Real understanding will come only through study groups. Who said this? Paramatma, our Guru. Real understanding will come only through study groups. Therefore, I am allowed to do one or two mistakes. Okay, that is the when and who. Right? And this same thing Gurudev also says here. Hasten slowly, page 37. Hasten slowly, page 37. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Hasten slowly, page 37. While listening, we only participate in spiritual life. While listening, we only participate in spiritual life. There are a lot of people, 35 years, 40 years, study groups, study, listening to all Swamis and Brahmacharis and tapes and all, right? But never put effort to internalize. Never put effort to internalize. The only advantage is machine can sell books and tapes. So that participation is Sravana. When we study Swadhyaya, we get involved, that's Manana, in the ideas to which we listen, study. In Japa, out involvement deepens, and in meditation we come to get ourselves totally committed to the idea, Nididhyasa. So Swamiji in fact made into 4. Sravana, Manana, Japa, Nididhyasa. Because Japa has to precede Nididhyasa for a beginner. It's not necessary, not a must. For an adept, it is not necessary. For a beginner, Japa has to be there before meditation. So Swamiji gives this participation, involvement, Japa, commitment. Page 37 of Hazen Flurry, right? So these 1 or 2 samples only I am reading from this to know what they contain. You have to read at home. I can't read the whole thing here, right? But you understand these are the subjects there and you must read them, right? You are not paid for nothing for Balaji, right? See, I have been talking many a time, very rash. This is the word I am using for myself last 1 month. Because suddenly, one young girl who is attending my classes, very brilliant, extraordinary brilliant, like Shivaranjani. Right? That girl said, I didn't know whether it's a compliment or anything. Uncle, you make things so simple. Uncle, you make things so simple. I didn't know whether it's compliment or saying that you talk through your hat. But later on I knew it was a compliment. Okay. So that's what I call. After that I realized I make several sweeping statements, rash. Like, there's nothing wrong with the world. The whole world is divine. You know, Kavita caught me one day by the collar. How do you say that? Right? There's nothing as evil. This type of statements I make. Right? And meditation is only to see God everywhere. Nothing more than that. And love is the end of all spiritual life. These are the statements I make continuously. Right? And up to now I escaped beating. Now I am going to give you the authority of authorities, Tapovan Maharaj, what he says about this topic. Right? Listen carefully. Ishwar Darshan, page 46. You don't have the book here. No, that's not the book. Ishwar Darshan, page 46. If you have at home, you can read. Otherwise, again order books through Balaji and get it. Okay? Ishwar Darshan, page 46. God is the universe. The universe is the visible body of God. For all of you, where to read Tapovan Maharaj, this type of passage, this also came in that. There is a site in the net, CBCC, Flavors Unforgettable. Flavors Unforgettable. Earlier, a lot of articles have come for Gurudev's centenary. Now, Gurudev's Silver Jubilee Samadhi, some articles are coming. These are focused only on Tapovan Maharaj teachings. The present articles coming. Today it is 132 or 134 article. 136 I think. Right? You can read from the beginning. They have selected the best and putting. In that, one of that, this also comes. So you don't have to buy the book. If you can read. Buy the book. They are all beautiful books. Life-size possessions. But that's your choice. But they are all there. From at least now you can read every day one. It takes a half a minute. Because very small only they put. This is reasonably long. Otherwise they put 2 sentences, 3 sentences. God is the universe. God is the universe. The universe is the visible body of God. God is the universe. The universe is the visible body of God. Sweet loving, balanced loving life, always and everywhere, that is the true spiritual life. In it, there is no room for sorrow, bewilderment, pleasure or pain. It will be peaceful and majestic like the waveless, mighty ocean. Expressions, this is the thing that protects me, this next statement. Expressions like godly life, love of God, abidance in Brahman, Brahma Samadhi, universal love, universal service mean the same thing. Brahma Samadhi, all that means just love and serve. Right? Universal love and universal service, all same. You don't understand Brahma Samadhi, right? Several things you don't understand, but this you can understand and practice also. And he says it is the same. Thereafter, what's your problem? What's your problem? Pawan Maharaj says of all the people, he says these are all words, they are all the same. They are all the same. They are all synonyms, terms. God and universe are not two distinct, independent entities like the horse and the buffalo. God and universe are not two different, independent things like the horse and the buffalo. God and entity is right, and the God is the universe is the visible body of God. So love of the universe and love of God are not two. Love of the universe, love of God, they are not two things. They are one and the same. Okay? So I hope you will not beat me. Thank you.
Yes, nobody can beat you, uncle.
Oh!
Nobody
He has
can.
learned the art of talking from his daughter. Now she is excelling. Engo poita. Yeah. For today, I just tell you how to meditate on Omkara. After that, we stop today, right? Tomorrow, I shall be giving you some Upanishad mantras, how to contemplate, and some Gita mantras, right? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, not too many lectures, only those mantras we take and see how to meditate on them. So, right now, I shall tell you how to meditate on Omkara. Right? The letter Omkara is just a letter. But since it comprises a lot of meaning, it's also a word. Because no single letter can ever be a word and communicate a meaning. But Omkara, though a letter, a combination of 3 syllables, is a word because it conveys a meaning. What does it convey? What does it convey? What is it that you expect from Vedanta? Brahma Satyam, Jagan Mithya, Jivaha Brahma Eva Na Aparaha. This is the essence. Omkara says all this and more, much more. Omkara, just that one word and letter, says all this and much more. Right? How? Supposing you chant Om, before you chant Om, there was silence. After you chant Om, there is silence. So, before silence, after silence, so the sound has to be nothing other than the silence modified. Because before and after, that is the substance. So in between what is there can only be that substance. What is in the beginning, what is in the end, should be the substance in the middle also. Right? So the sound is nothing but the silence modified through external interference. You blow air into space, space has the sound, through your blowing, the space produces the sound. Through your blowing air, space has the sound, air brings out the sound. Space has the sound, air brings out the sound. Right? So, Omkara, Shabda is only silence modified. Right? Silence is Brahman. Shabda is the Jagat. Silence is Brahman. Shabda is the Jagat. Therefore, we said both are same. Therefore, Brahma Satyam. Jivaha Brahma Eva. Then what is Jagan Mithya? That which was not there before will not be there on verification. That which appears to be there while you are perceiving, that is called Mithya. Earring, chain and bangle were not there before they were made, and they will not be there when they are melted. In between they appear to be there, and when they appear to be there, they are nothing but the gold, even in the earring, chain and bangle. If you have any doubts, ask Kapil to demonstrate. You have to pay for it, because he is in that business. Right? But you have to pay, because when it melts, there is some loss. Right?
Making that.
So what was before gold, what was in the ornaments gold, what when melted is gold. So gold is Satyam, ornaments Mithya, ornament is nothing but gold. Brahma Satyam, Jagan Mithya, Jivo Brahmaiva Nahapara. This applies to Omkara. Before silence, later silence, what appears as a sound is also silence. Right? Silence is the essence of sound. Right? So, in simple Omkara, you have finished all this. Brahma Satyam, Jagan Mithya, Jivo Brahmaiva Aparaha. Right? It's over. Then why did you say something more also? Something more also? Omkara has 3 syllables. A, U, Ma. Why? In any language, when you want to talk, first you have to open the mouth and the sound that comes is A. In any language. And Vaitara. Closing sound is M. In any language, closing sound is M. The sound that comes out first is A. In between, from A to M, you cannot straight close it. The vibration that comes is U. In any language. அதனால உம்மன்னு சொல்றாங்க. ஏன் எம்மன்னு சொல்லல? அது சொல்ல முடியாது. ஊவர் சேர்த்ததா சொல்ல முடியும். உம்மன்னு இருக்கியே. புரியுதா? Right? A, U, Ma are the 3 syllables. Right? First A, last M, in between U. Therefore, they are correspondingly, the first state for us is waking. And the last state for which you went to sleep is sleep. In between, it's dream. In between it is dream. A is the waking state. U is the dream state. M is the deep sleep state. Right? How does it help me to recognize the spirit in me? How does it help? Why unnecessary words and logics if it doesn't help me to know the self in me? Through Avoma, what ran was silence. Through waking dream deep sleep state, what supported the waking dream deep sleep state, what facilitated the change between them, Avoma, because the change cannot take place without a changeless substratum supporting it. So Avoma changed because of the substratum, the consciousness without changing. Therefore, you remember your waking dream and deep sleep because this consciousness was there experiencing but not involved without changing. Right? That is the support. So when you say waking dream deep sleep, Avuma, and say silence, waking dream deep sleep state are supported by the consciousness. So when you say this, you try to see the consciousness in you. This is the Omkara meditation. It not only told you Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya Jivo Brahmayavana Apara, it gave you a means to meditate, waking dream and deep sleep. And Anusandhana, that which runs through them, meditation, right? It's complete, nothing more is there, right? Also, there are techniques of saying this Om. When you start contemplating Ma, you have to imagine, this I heard from Gurudev, you have to imagine when you say all the waking world. Mentally bring that picture to you. Then when you say Wu, mentally bring the picture of the dream world. Mentally bring the picture of deep sleep. And then feel, when you are doing this, feel the consciousness that is running to your mental pictures. Feel the consciousness that runs through them. That's a meditation. And even when you chant, some people make it too gross. Very jarring sound, not necessary. Yes. You can be conscious of not have to make it jarring. You can be conscious. So when you say correspondingly see the waking, dream and deep sleep, and that which runs through. This is the meditation of Omkara. Complete topic by itself, you don't need any other aid. This Omkara is Nirguna also, Saguna also. When you try to contemplate on its meaning without a prop, it's Nirguna. When you contemplate with a symbol Omkara, see that it is Saguna. See the Omkara and meditate. It's Saguna. Right? So Omkara is a complete topic. Therefore, the essence of Vedas is said to be Omkara, Pranava. Essence of Vedas is said to be Pranava. Yes, Chandasam Rushabha. Rushabha means the Shrestha, the best. Rushabha means Shrestha, best. Chandasa in the Vedas. This is the best. Taittiriya Upanishad says. Taittiriya Upanishad says Omkara is the best in the Vedas. Right? So that meditation is also shown to you. Right? Practice. See, if you don't practice what all I say, right, you cannot understand. Only when you start practicing, right, only when you start practicing, and next time you come to Chennai and listen to me, right, then you will understand. Without practicing, you can't understand the full implications on meditation. Without going into the kitchen, learn complete cooking and then go to the kitchen. You will make a mess. If you go to the kitchen, you have to practice. You have to cook, not book. Swimming, drawing room, keep the book and swim. When you swim, you will drown. Same thing with meditation. You don't practice, just listen. You could have spent this time in a better way. Practice meditation. Today, 3 marketing for me. Practice meditation, attend Sanskrit classes, attend study groups. Right? Okay, enough heat. What time? 8:40?
No, 8:10 only.
8:10, okay. So then we can do one meditation. Okay. We'll do today Ashtakshari. Remember the other day I said, in japa or meditation, what is important is not the chant. What is important is to be conscious of the silence between the two mantras. Therefore, feel the silence between the two mantras. That's important. Om Namo Narayanaya. 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 Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Thank you. Tomorrow is the last day. So, Balaji, sorry to disturb you right now. You want to make some announcement tomorrow? Not necessary.